What? Smoking on my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. I am back with Led Zeppelin. All of my love, which I had to come back and do it because earlier I did Led Zeppelin. Thank you, and I was under the impression that Thank You was about his deceased son. And once I read the comments, I'm like, oh nah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, guys. I had to delete the video. I'll redo the song, but it's like I can't be out here looking like that. We gotta do it right, right? So, where I got the information from was metalheadzone.com. The articles Robert Plant's tragic story behind the lyrics of Led Zeppelin's song, "Thank You." And my thing is just like I don't understand how these certain articles and misinformation is still even out there to where people who are new, who are jumping into, jumping into Led Zeppelin or any band for that matter, we're trying to figure things out, so it's all good though. One thing about me is I'm always come and correct it. So with that being said, get ready to hop into this. Original link will be in the description. This will be in my oldies playlist as well as my Led Zeppelin, reactions playlist. And yeah, it's an oldie, so I won't say anything or pause to the end out of respect for music that's been here before my time. With that being said, I'm not gonna waste no more time. So here we go.
Should I fall out of love more far in the night to chase a feather in the wind within the glow that weaves a cloak of delight that moves a thread that has no end for many hours and days that pass ever soon the tides of course the flame to dim. Toast is made yet again. One voice is clear above the din. Proud Ariane, one word my will to sustain. For me the cloth once more to spin. Oh, all of my love, all of my love, oh, all of my love for you. All of my love. Yours is the cloth, mine is the hand that sews time. His is the force that lies within. Ours is the fire, all the warmth we can find. He is a feather in the wind. All of my love, all of my love, all of my love to you now. All of my love, oh yes, all of my love to you now. All of my love, all of my love, all of my love.
I would like to know. I wish I knew my instruments better because there's certain instruments I heard in here where I'm like, that's really catchy. Um, I'm at the point where it's like, as far as with this song, if I would have, if I didn't know, right, if it wasn't for you guys and but really just you guys to be honest, because I don't trust anything I read anymore. But if it wasn't for you guys, I really wouldn't even know what this was about. Um, as far as a backstory, you just hear him pouring out, pouring out how he feels. All of my love to you now. Um, and it's like me knowing the backstory. It's one of those things. If you guys caught my before I deleted it, the thank you reaction, I was pretty much talking about how hard it is to make a song um, about someone who you love that's deceased, and I've done it before. It's not easy at all. It's actually very, very, very difficult. I could definitely get why even just he just kept saying, I'm pouring out all of my love. I'm pouring out all of my love to you now. Um, there's a lot of lyrics, great lyrics in here. The cup is raised, the toast is made yet again. One voice is clear above the din. Proud Aryan. So let me real quick, and I'll let y'all tell me if this is correct real quick. But let me look this up real quick. Because at this point, I'm counting on you guys, man. I am counting on you guys. I'm trying to figure out his son who passed away. What is his name? His son, I don't want to pronounce it wrong. Karac. I don't know. And I don't even want to read what happened because now I don't even know what to trust too much. I really don't as far as online. And one thing I noticed though, right? As far as since I've been diving into Led Zeppelin, and oldies period is it kind of reminds me of doing jujitsu. of training jujitsu. If any of my jujitsu practitioners out there, or even judo, any martial art really, but I'm gonna stick with jujitsu. It reminds me of it because it's like I'll get certain comments where it's like, boom, this version, well, I told you, or this version, or you didn't hear me when I told you to do this version, and it reminds me of like jujitsu, like where you can't really make a mistake, right? You can't really make a mistake on the ground when you in certain positions. So it's kind of like with the ODs, it's so different, people want their specific versions, and I don't mind giving that, right? I don't mind giving that at all. Where it's like with like songs from nowadays, it's just it's much faster how people spew things out. So it's not really too many different versions of things. People that kind of throwing out hits left and right. You know, but with a lot of songs, I'm noticing from this, back in the day, there's different versions, a lot of different versions, man, and and just a lot of different things going on to where, people definitely want things specific. You guys were amazing. I thank you reaction because you guys were really, you were really patient with me. Even though I made that error, you guys were just very patient, right? So I had to go back and definitely do this, and it's crazy because thank you. It felt, I believed that it was about his son. Like it felt, you know, um, more sad, you know. But all of my love, you could still hear him pouring his heart out, and my message remains the same. From what I said about thank you, where I said for everybody who's lost a son, a daughter, or siblings, or parents, even during holiday season, and it may be hard for you. Make sure you guys are doing things that they love. Whether it's cooking a certain meal, or baking, or watching a certain movie, spraying a certain perfume, just playing a certain sport, whatever it is. Even if you go out in the back and kick a soccer ball, whatever it is that they love to do, they're always with you, always, right? And you better believe that for sure. But now I'm a tad bit paranoid. That I'm to make sure I'm getting the right songs now, cause I'm counting on you guys, man. I definitely am. And about Dazed and Confused, so for the ones that didn't catch my last video, that thought Dazed and Confused was coming soon, I figured I would take some advice on in the comments, and I would just go back and watch the full Dazed and Confused movie, and pretty much just kind of just figure it out from there. Try to figure out why specifically it keeps getting taken down on certain channels from what people are saying. Uh, but I think it was Julie who was telling me that about this 28-minute version. So I'm gonna definitely do my research, and we'll get things done. But with that being said, guys, much love to Led Zeppelin. It seems as if because that article, it was from 2020. Robert Plant's tragic story behind the lyrics of Led Zeppelin's song "Thank You." It was from 2020, so it's like I guess the newer generation just doesn't. I don't know. I don't that I would have really believed that. Especially with it being metalheadzone.com. I'm thinking I'm getting the A1 information here, but you guys are the A1 information. You guys are the champions here. You guys are the one that's schooling students like me, because I am a student. You guys are schooling me. You guys are making sure I get the right information, and for that, I appreciate you guys. And happy holidays. I'll be back with more soon. Much love.